Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Last episode we left off, well, let me just make sure that all the bus drivers are assigned because I think we've had someone fallen ill, but that's okay. Last episode we left off, we redid the entirety of the main depot and I have done some changes since then. Mainly I put some vending machines up here and vending machines down here. We've got seats here, we've still got seats here, we've got a kitchen and stuff over here. All of the... I figured out you could put... Where are they? If you went to a break room, you could put lockers in a break room, and a break room is part of what you need to hire staff. So I basically just made these into break rooms and put all the lockers in them. And I've also had to put in one row of drivable path because even though you've got entrances here and the same on the other side, and although right the way at the end as well, for some strange reason, buses will try and pull into here or pull into the bottom and not be able to get to the parking spaces because they're all the way over here. So I've had to put that in as well, but it's fine. We've got as many things as we need. We've got all the buses here we need. If you have a look at the bus fleet, we've got 112 double-deckers, 14 of them being tourist buses, 28 of them being the 500 EV buses, and then the other 70 of them being 400 EVs. We've obviously got all the long wheelbase single deckers here, and obviously we kept all the short wheelbase single deckers over here as well. But yeah, it all is running perfect. Don't have any broken buses, which is amazing. As for the staff, we have 300 drivers for our 200 buses, 10 mechanics, which if I go to skill, they're skilling up. These are all minimum advanced. Researchers are all expert. Cleaners should be all expert. Service staff, some of them are novice, some of them are advanced, some of them are expert. So the novices are going into training. They should hopefully be advanced and be a minimum advanced, and I think they train on the job. Ticket inspectors, we've got 300 ticket inspectors on expert. We've got, like I say, 110. So basically, I wanted to get it a round number at 750. If we were to get more people in here, it would be more ticket inspectors, but for the time being, 300 is perfect. If we head out and look at the depots, we have 78 buses at the Ballymount depot with the first two 500 buses in here. These are actually all scheduled as well to go out and do some routes today, so that is going to be amazing. Today we're going to hopefully expand west. Sorry, we're going to expand west and carry on these extra bus routes that they are. I think this is it's a 110. That means it's based out of... I think this garage is 100. Oh no, it's based out of this garage up here. Okay, but that's okay. So we're sorting out where buses are running out of which depot and things like that. But everything is running smoothly. If we have a look at the schedule for all the buses, we have to pause it as well. As you can see, Ballymount depot, we have buses free. If you go to Ringsend depot, we have some buses free. Harristown, do we have any buses free on this depot? I think I saw one. Yeah, that one. So we've got a bus free. We've got buses free at Donnybrook. We've got buses. Do we have Summerhill? Don't think we've got a few Summerhill. Yeah. Clontarf. And we've got some buses free, but they're not double deckers. And then Ballymount we've got buses free on all depots. The main goal today is we want to expand further south. No, further west, as we've said, to finish up these extra bus routes here. We probably want to expand north to get this Donabate coverage, which, if we have a look, Donabate is up here. So let me have a look on bustimes.org. Donabate. We have the 30. Let's have a look at bus routes. So the 33 is the first bus route that it comes up with here. We haven't got that 33 yet, and that goes actually up this way, across and up. So might be a bit too far for the 30 that one. The 33A is probably the same route, but just going from the airport rather than from Dublin. Yeah, that looks the same. 33B goes from Sword. 33B will be what bus we end up putting in for this, because it's from Sword down here up through to over here. So that's probably what's going to be able to go into there. So at least we've got that one covered for now. So 33B. And that's all. That's it, basically. So we need to not only expand west, we need to expand north to get that coverage as well. Which should be pretty simple to do. It shouldn't take us too long. If we have a look at how our statistics, we obviously dropped over the weekend, but we've been averaging 1.5 million. We should hit that. We should break that 1.5 million mark today completely, just because of how many bigger buses we've got capacity-wise. And we've still not optimized everything for timings. So we've got that to do. The service centre hasn't opened yet. We're on day 99, which is absolutely wild. Got a bus stop over here that is... Or two bus stops over here. They're waiting for the W2. Why are people waiting that much for the W2 and the S4? W2. So let's have a look at the timetable. They're every 45 minutes during the week. Right, so we could drop that down to every... You know what? We'll drop it down to every 20 during the day. Every 40 in the evening, and then 40 on a weekend. So 20, 20, 40, 40. Let me just preview the timetable to see what time. So then it goes 25, and then that's every 40 after that. Which is actually not a bad time for it to finish. So 22:30, 22:25. That means that finishes at 9:01, 9:05. That's fine. Are these going to be finishing at the same? 22:45. 22. I want these to say it's to finish at the same time. So I'm guessing these aren't. So that's not 20 minutes. That'll be why. So I need that to knock that down to 20. And then knock that down to... What would that be in the evening? It would be 25. Plus 40 would be 5 past. So now that finishes at 22:25 and 11. We'll knock the 11 one off, probably. That'll be 5 past 11. Okay. Then I just need to figure out how to get the times on the weekend to line up with it all. So that would have to be 6:45 and 5:45, 5:45. Is that right? $5:45. That'd have to be 5:45 as well. That'd have to be 6:10. Oh no, what am I doing? That'd have to be 6:10. for the buses to line up for the same times. Have to just. Would it have to be 6:20 or 5:40? That works. That works. Okay. That doesn't make sense for the evening bus, though. Right. So that's a. Oh, that's why. That's messed up the bus times. So that would be 20. Right. Oh, that needs to go 25. That needs to go 5. Is that all set up now? The 3, 13:05. 23:05, 23:05. Yeah, we've sorted that out. It took a while to figure out, but that's all sorted. So from tomorrow, will all the buses be able to be allocated to bus routes? Yes. That'll hopefully help that situation. We've got another bus stop here being 60 is the one that's got the most on. So how often does the 60 run? Because obviously if we could optimize bus route, oh, this one I've done to every 25 minutes. And then it's every 50 on the weekend. We'll keep it at that for now. But yeah, we're just getting so much more overwhelmed with the amount of buses and routes that I can't wait for us to finish up this depot, to add another depot on here, and then we can actually fully spread out and make sure that bus routes are going to be fully optimized and everything shouldn't be absolutely jam-packed. How has our finances been going? Because obviously we've been getting more fines. So we went from 50,000 to 60,000 to 104,000 to 105,000 on weekends. So with 300 staff, how much fines are we going to get today? Probably at 150 maybe? Because we've literally tripled our capacity, which is insane. And what we're going to do is go to the main depot, go to the staff, go to the research, work schedule, researchers, hire up, put the researchers on, go into our research and hire and search west. And then as soon as we're able to, we'll do north as well. They should all go into this office, so we can finally start seeing this office being utilised. As the game freezes for a second to pause. To save, sorry, not to pause. I like how we've got one massive hallway and it's just the hallway is getting absolutely ransacked. We've already got one person in, and look, they've literally gone near enough to the final, the biggest corner. And then they're going on a break. Come on, we employed all of our staff to come in. How are replacement parts doing? Because I keep forgetting to look at that as well. Should be fine. Hang on, there was one there that I saw that had. Oh, that's a 24. I thought it just had 2. Oh, you've now come back onto this computer rather than that computer. Or have you now got someone joining you? So you're going back on break? Okay. You're going on break as well. What am I paying these for? We have 10 researchers and none of the... Oh, we've got one back on a computer. Are we going to have more, please? We've got a lot of money, so let's go in and buy as much buses as we can second hand. And then obviously we're going to have to buy some new ones as well. Make sure that one gets painted, that one gets painted, then they all get upgrades. All ready to be upgraded. I'm going to get these numbered up and I'll bring you back once, well, we should have the west unlocked. And we're back. We have unlocked more west. So it was this bus that I needed, the 220. Just gonna check what I think it's Go Ahead Island 220. Yep. And it's quite literally just these extra bus stops down here. And then it terminates there. So that's okay. We can get that sorted. We do have another one. Edit timetable, not edit timetable, edit route. Edit route. So which one is this? That's okay. So that's the start point and the end point. Where is so the waypoints are over there. Hartstown Road. It's Blaketown Cross, Hartstown Road. So literally add in 2 bus stops in on the one way. Coming back down, it's where's Blaketown Cross? There. So it's before this one and after this one. So road. Add that one in. There should be 3 roads in a row. Tick, and then we just have to sort out the bus times and the schedules because they will all add the extra little bit on that we don't want. And then I also need to change the name to make sure it's 220. No longer a hashtag. All the way down to the bottom. Move those 2. That's that time. Paste. Oh, I'm doing the... aren't I? Did that completely mess it up? No, it didn't. Right. First things first. Knock that off. Edit timetable. I messed up these timetables. That's right. That one's wrong. So that should be there. Take off those 2. Take off those 2. That should be there. That should be there. Evening, we just do the copy and paste that one. Weekends, we just paste. Weekend mornings will probably that one. Right, weekday 2. So that is a morning one. So make sure we untick those all the way down to the bottom. Fine. Copy. This is the morning one, so we just need to go all the way to the top. Move those 2. Reset the time. Do we have another morning? We've got an evening, so it's just paste the evening, paste the morning, get that morning, and paste it over to that morning. Right, 220 complete. That's this one we need to do, which that says it's a bus stop, but there's no bus there. So that'll be, it's a weekend bus, which only does weekends, and I'm guessing that's the 30. It is. First of all, do you know what I've not done? Can I upgrade that? Where are we? 38.6. Who does 38? That would be Dublin bus. Not actually go much further, so edit route. It's just bus stop, bus stop. So there is a waypoint after the bus stops. So goes there, and it'll go here. Does it go up this way? Yeah, so here. We're going to get it coverage down here as well, even though there's not a bus stop here in reality. IBM. Ooh, fancy. And then it literally terminates here. Which that'll be the turnaround. Then we go back the opposite way. And we can delete that waypoint because that waypoint's not needed at all. And now we just need to edit the time. So let me do this and I'll bring you all back once timings and schedules and that is all set up. And we're back. So those bus routes have been extended. They're only a little bit needed to be extended, but they're done. We obviously have a lot more to the west we can do. We are unlocking in our main terminus. They're all, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of the 10 staff members in researching for going north. So we have that to come up. And then we're nearly completed on the Ballymount depot for these buses. So how much do we need? I can do another 3. So we've got 8, 9. So we have 11 buses at the moment. Out of the 15 that we'll have in here eventually. Which is not bad at all. And then as soon as we unlock north, we can add in this 33. And look at more bus routes for, well, elsewhere. We can keep an eye on staff in here. Some of them keep going on breaks, back, and oh, we might need more researchers to get things done quicker, but it gets things done when we need to. And we could probably run the next bus, the 33B, from tomorrow. It's only a short bus, so that only actually has one bus route on it. The bus on it throughout the day, so shouldn't be hard to get it operational. as the bus route gets updated or the maps get updated. There we go. First things first, send those staff home because we don't need you anymore. Don't want to pay you more when we're not needing you. And yeah, we've got that unlocked now. So what I need to do is zoom into here. This is our new turnaround spot. So, new bus route. The 33B. Go from here, so make sure that's going to be a turnaround spot. Upgrade it. I've just realised we've not got enough money for other upgrades. I think this is going to be the furthest north bus we have. And there is bus stops here, even though it's not showing us on the map. It goes through here. Main Street, up way. Going round. There. Goes down to the gate, then it goes down to the hospital. Somehow finds its way back round. So if we do that, and then we do that, finds its way around. We go over to here, that way, and then it goes up this way. And I think that is literally the final stop. That's not bad at all. Then I think we just follow the route round the opposite way. Making sure we go to every stop. And then I'm probably going to do this one every 45 minutes, so it's goes each then 45 minutes. Then maybe in the evenings, I just do 45 minutes each for all day, every day, rather than fuss about with bus times for them. Bus stop on the other side of where the other ones are. And then back in. It's only a nice little small bus route, but it will add coverage that we need. Good. Bus times. 25 every 45 minutes during the day. Well, it'll be every 45 minutes throughout. And then I'll just start it a little bit later on a weekend. So weekday 1. That'll go all the way to... At what time would that finish? Yeah, that's fine. Week and 1. And we'll start it at 6:10. And then we'll do weekday 2. Oh, we're going to have to start buses today if we stick it on today. That's fine. I thought it would have to be the Harristown depot, with it being the furthest north depot, and that might get overwhelmed very easily. So I'll figure it out in a second. Weekend 2. And that'll be 6:10. Yeah. So they finish on the same time in the evening. Just make sure I knock off Monday. Put it on the Harristown depot. That is the furthest north depot we have. Will it handle it tomorrow? Yes. So if I go into the Harristown depot, well, first of all, it's the 33B. I don't have enough to upgrade. So let me get the money in to upgrade the route first. So upgrade the route first. And then where's the turnaround? I just go that way, and then I need the money to upgrade it as well. And then once more when we hit 10k. There we go. Right. Get into the Harristown depot. Get down to a bus that isn't scheduled until Tuesday, which is the 7. Get into the bus times and go 33B. Insert additional bus. Stick that one on. That should get that bus coverage sorted for this map, for this upgrade. So we've going from 0% coverage to I don't know how much coverage. It'll be a very big upgrade. I hope. We just need the bus to get onto it as soon as possible. Is it coming up to start the route? Then we'll see it go from 0.0. I think it needs to finish a route first. It's not picking up anyone, or if it is, it's going to be very minimal. There, it's a 63.3%. Good. And now we've got to reach so many ticket holders, carry so many passengers in a day. Passengers, that's good. That is amazing. So we need to now focus back on this depot. Getting the last 4 remaining buses. Don't have any second hand. So it's a matter of getting 2 at a time. Getting them numbered up. $12. And then probably looking at more bus routes that go this way and getting them added to this depot. When we get back to that, I need to make sure we go back onto adding Monday times. We don't want them changing shifts during the weekday, but we don't mind it on the weekend. Yeah. And then we're basically done. We've done a lot of upgrades. We're not done for the day, though. We're definitely not done for the day. There's a company called Nightlink, spell Nitelink for Nightlink, and they apparently run night buses. The first one goes past here, so I can't exactly get that one operational. The second one, I know there is night buses for other route or other companies run them, I think. Let's just have a quick look. Got an N next to the name. Go Ahead that run them. Yeah, Go Ahead run a few. That one I can. So the 29N is one I could technically run. But at the moment, I don't think there's a benefit for us to run night buses in this game. The majority of our coverage is during the day. We've still got enough free seats, and the friendliness of the staff centres is going up. Let's have a look at see how it's looking. Because it is a 3 p.m. and it is getting busy. It's not too busy where people are having to wait too long. We did end up changing this whole back wall into ticket machines, and then obviously just have the seating in for the middles, the booths. It is handling it well. It is handling it very well. That's good. And now we just need to go back to this depot and get our last 2 buses. Oh, we can get second-hand ones. That's even better. A little bit cheaper for us. Get you set in for upgrade. Get you all numbered up. And the last one, not 145, just 14. There we go. They should be coming up to get painted. And they'll be operational for tomorrow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 depots completed, basically. The amount of buses we've got in. Effectively 7, because we've got 200 buses in one depot. We are going to be getting the other depot operational shortly as well. But for the time being, I think we're pretty much set. We've had a very busy, productive Monday, getting everything operational that we needed to. We probably have a few broken buses here that we need to get repaired. And yeah. How's our staff doing? They're still all expert, which is amazing. They're now all experts. They're now a minimum advanced. Researchers are all experts. We could probably hire more ticket inspectors, see how many we can max out, and that'll be then this depot completed. So yeah, what I'm going to do is do that. Just hire as many staff as I can and bring you back Once not only have I got them all, I've got them all sent on training. We'll see what we have at the end of the day as well for income. And we're back towards the end of the day. I've been trying to shuffle about some of the bus times and getting them more optimized to get more passenger coverage. We're still yet to hit the end of the day. I'm just going to go in and make sure that all the buses that are broken will be starting to get repaired, because we definitely need to make sure all the buses are fully functional for tomorrow. Some of them have already been driven to the workshop. Everything should be getting repaired anyway, so that's good. I'm about to hit over to the next day. Now, I do have quite a bit of money, but I need that money because we've now got 500 ticket staff, and they're all on training till nearly 5 AM. So if I can keep money till 5 AM, I can then get them trained again before they go out. As we're about to hit over the next day, any second now. We've still got 400,000 in the bank. We made 122,000 on passenger fines. Now, that was only with 300 staff operational. We're going to have 500 staff operational soon. We made over 2 million total on the day. A wild amount of income, that is. Electricity's fine. Contracts. We're not using too much internet, to be honest. So having the 8 gig of data is reasonable. As for statistics, 1,513,582 is our figure for the day, which is absolutely insane. And like I said, we've nearly hit the passenger total. All these buses are starting to go back into the depots, and I have, like I say, been optimizing some routes that have been getting busy in the evening, or there's just been buses busy during the day, and trying to condense the buses down. So instead of being every half an hour, I've probably moved to every 20 minutes. Instead of being every 40 minutes, then might be down to every half an hour or 25 minutes. Whatever optimized the plan worked better, in all honesty. We don't have any more bus stop upgrades. I did do the Terminus bus stop up here upgraded, I believe, which is our furthest north bus stop. We do obviously have Lusk, Rush, Ballyboghall, Old Town, Ashbourne, Rathbone. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Rathbeggan, however you pronounce that, and obviously others, Lucan, Ratcooley. We've got Newcastle, I can pronounce that one. Sagart, as well, and Britas. We do have a lot more bus routes, more areas we can do coverage too. But for the time being, if you have a look at our schedules for today, we obviously Ringsend Depot has buses available. I'd be, if Harristown had buses available, that would be amazing. But no, I've already had the new bus route on. Donnybrook has buses definitely available. Summerhill is pretty much packed. Clontarf has buses available, which is okay. And then Ballymount has definitely buses available. So we need to look at more buses that go this way for operational powers. But for the time being, I think we're pretty much set with today. We've done a lot. We've got an environmental day coming up. We've got 400,000 in the bank, which we won't have in a second once I've started training the rest of the individuals for having 500 staff inspectors. And I can still hire staff. Like, there's still availability to hire them. I'm just not doing it at the moment. And if we need any more lockers, we just stick the lockers in here, probably. Because we've got the availability of locations and stuff, and it should just be fully operational then. Yeah, so like I say, so it's only been one day in the game. We're on day 100. I'm going to end it here for this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And yeah, with it all being said, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time for the next video.